In the ninth station, Jesus falls again. He falls for the third time. And the number 3 carries a lot of significance in the Catholic tradition. 3 is the number of perfection, of holiness. You think of the Trinity, the 3 persons. You think of the Easter Triduum, the 3 days, the holiest of the year. You think of what we proclaim at Mass, holy, holy, holy. This is a number of perfection. And the question could be today, well, what is the perfection in falling? It's a perfect amount of weakness, failure, imperfection. What exactly does that mean? It doesn't make any sense to me sometimes, because the temptation is to think that Jesus saves me despite my weakness. That the imperfection that I experience makes me unlovable, and God is away from me when He calls out and calls me back to Him. But today, the opposite lesson is what we can embrace. The reality is that grace and glory are made perfect in weakness. We're never abandoned. God is closer to us in those moments of despair, of sadness, of failure, of falling. There's 2 options, really. I can embrace or accept a shame, a condemnation that causes me to rely on my own strength because that's all that I have. Or I can surrender to God in His mercy, embracing the reality that He never abandons me, even when I sin, even when I fail, even when I fall. The invitation then is to embrace the real truth, that weakness leads to dependence, and dependence is where holiness most makes itself lived out. God never leaves. He never abandons or rejects me. I'm a child of God, eternally beloved. And the places of weakness that I turn over to God become the founts of grace radiating out into the world. Jesus fell and He got back up again. And God glorified Him in that weakness. I, myself, am weak. And I have failed, and I will fall short of perfection. But Jesus' invitation in this station is to surrender that weakness and allow God to provide the strength that only He can provide.